30 minutes later all week. I don't really know what's going on because I'm getting up at the same time. I'm getting up at the same time, but I think I'm just moving slower. It's my little way of being rebellious. My low-key attempt at maintaining some rebellion. So yesterday was an amazing, amazing day. It really was. It was a bit hectic, but it was amazing. You guys really, really have no idea. You helped me raise a decent amount to help out the family in need, the Gallo family. And just was chatting with my girlfriend last night, a little bit. And it's just beautiful to know she has a little less stress in her life because you guys are just so generous. You're so generous with your energy, with your love, with your time. And it's not just gratitude for people who purchased Expedites. It's gratitude for people who stayed on the live with me, followed me through how many live streams because I kept mother freaking taking down my Wi-Fi. And I think you're all just seriously a blessing. You guys really ground me in this life. You guys really give me purpose and the support that I often need but never really think about. Thank you guys. Thank you for whatever part you play in my journey. Everyone plays a different part. So bright today. So bright. So, I'm thinking today, today I need to figure out what my focus is. Going back to the health journey that I'm on. I got back on my thyroid meds. I don't know why I ever got off of them, but I got back on them, I want to say like a week ago. Just about a week ago. Minimal effort. I'm down about 4 pounds in a week. I'm not even trying to lose weight, actually. I'm trying to strengthen muscle groups that have atrophied from lack of use. But now I'm down 4 pounds, which is fine. I'm pretty thick right now anyways. What is poking my freaking eye? So the 4 pounds, I'm not necessarily restricting calories on purpose. I just have no appetite, and I can't bring myself to eat. I think it has to do with my thyroid, to be honest. Yeah, I think it has to do with my thyroid, not necessarily the medication, but when my hormones are, I guess you could say, at optimal levels, I just really have no appetite. I don't feel like eating. Sometimes I can go like a day or two and not realize I didn't eat. Like, what? I didn't eat. But with that, I don't think I'm struggling too much, even with lack of appetite, because I'm making it a point to take a lot of supplements. And yes, I know getting the nutrients from actual food is far superior than just supplementing through pills and capsules. But you kind of got to do what you got to do. I don't have enough of a varied diet because I'm so reactive to so many different foods. So I have to supplement. I have to. I was thinking about something the other day. Yet another person, and maybe I shouldn't talk about this, I don't know. Yet another person who is very, I guess you could say, society would see them as very spiritual. They're vegan. I don't have anything against vegans or veganism. But I had seen a post where they're like, for some reason I haven't been feeling good. And I've been alternating between vegan and vegetarian because I've been finding that my body needs a little bit of cheese or a little bit of eggs or a little bit of milk or whatever it was. I don't remember what they were writing. But it just really helps to validate my theory that people with high frequency, because I believe this person has high frequency, people with high frequency just really cannot maintain long-term veganism. It's not compatible. I think veganism is more for people with lower frequency. And this is not to say that lower frequency is somehow inferior. It's just a resting state of frequency. It's not a competition, y'all. But yeah, you have to eat based off of what your body actually needs. I was vegan for 6 years. I made myself real sick because I couldn't let go of the fact that there is a very real perception by the general public, and I bought into this for a long time, that in order to be spiritual you have to be vegan, and that's just not true. That's not true. I've come to a point in my journey where I recognize the beauty of the heart that I have. Whether you want to slap a spiritual label on me or not, I really don't care. Like, I have a beautiful heart. I'm a good person. And whatever is contained, all the goodness that comes along with the label of spiritual, I am that. I embody that. And I eat animal products. I have to consume animal flesh. Now, I can't consume just any animal flesh. That shit has to be specific. Heaven forbid I eat whatever the hell I want. Heaven freaking forbid. So, I can have red meat every once in a while. I can't have pork. That shit makes me feel hella sick. So chicken, turkey, and they can't just be any chicken or turkey. A lot of meats are actually, they're so processed. They get injected with all kind of fluids to plump up their weight. It's to make you seem like you're getting more bang for your buck. You're not. You're paying more for the injections. And these injections have additives, fillers, whatever the hell. So I can't have anything with carrageenan because that shit's fucking toxic. Yeah. Carrageenan's linked to cancer. It makes my stomach hurt. So that's often used in processing poultry. Also guar gum. But I can't have eggs. I'm reactive to eggs now. I never was really friends with milk stuff, so it's really just poultry. That's all I can really have. But yeah, you have to listen to your body. You can't be following cookie cutter stuff just because someone told you this is what's spiritual. My definition of spirituality has nothing to do with following trends or anyone else's path. It's about listening to yourself, recognizing the divinity within you, and that divine's needs are very unique, very, very unique for a long period of time, much of my life. It's finally switched. I think my thyroid messed me up. No, I think my thyroid being regulated is finally regulating my circadian clock. But I used to go I would sleep maybe 30 minutes for 2-3 days straight, and I'd be awake, fully functional, fully energized. the whole time. I need like 30 minutes, 15 minutes is good too. But I can stay up for days. Days. Now I'm like, look, I'm downloading. I need to take a nap. Oh, my old ass needs some naps. I need some naps. I need some snacks. My have times changed. But just follow your body's needs. You know, Jason Mitchell, you seem to be very passionate about your stance on alcohol. I don't believe alcohol is evil. I believe people's intentions are evil. And if you can't control yourself under the influence of alcohol, you really shouldn't partake in it. I'm reactive to alcohol. I act stupid. Literally, I act really stupid when I drink, even just small amounts. And that's why I don't drink. I don't drink because I act stupid, and that's my choice, you know? So definitely make sure you take responsibility for your actions. You want me to make a video about medical astrology? What is that? Maybe it's something I already practice, but I just don't call it that. What do you consider medical astrology? Good morning, Jemmy. Yeah, it's important. It's important that we begin taking responsibility for our actions, not blaming it on substances, because substances on their own don't do anything. We have to already have that, you know, that level of, for lack of a better term, stupidity. We have to already have that within us. You know, that's why not everyone becomes obnoxious when they're drunk. Some people can chill. Like, there's this common misperception that if you smoke marijuana, if you partake in the cannabis, the THC in particular, that you're gonna be a lazy ass. Potheads are lazy. I beg to differ. My husband, he doesn't partake anymore because of our own personal struggles with it. I don't like THC. I just don't. And that was his own stupidity that did that. Yeah, no, he acted stupid early in our relationship. And so now I have in my mind that link to THC. So whether he can function or not on THC, I'm like, nope, I don't like that shit. You're on that shit. I'm not with you. Go do that shit somewhere else. CBD is different, but the THC, he didn't act stupid. Well, he did. For our personal relationship, it was just stupid. Like, right? That's so stupid. But anyways, the point is, he's fully functional. He's fully functional. Even my brother's like, what the fuck? You get so weird when he has THC. He'd be cleaning. He'd be like, just chill and very responsible and very functional. As my brother pulled me aside a few years ago. He's like, you're fucking tripping. You got yourself a good ass man. And he can function when he's high. What the fuck are you pissed off for? Mind your business, motherfucker. This is between me and him. So, you know, basically, it's up to the individual. It's really up to the individual, you know. If you act stupid on shit, it's because you got that stupidity in you. But yeah, no, it was just like, well, I met you smoking. Why the fuck are you trying to hide that you're smoking? Because you convinced yourself that I have an issue with you smoking. So then that's what triggered me, because as an empath, if I feel like you're hiding shit from me, I ain't gonna like that. I'm not gonna trust you. And that's what the issue was, you know, because he was concerned that he was disappointing me in some way. So he tried to hide that he was smoking. I'm like, motherfucker, I met you as a pothead. Who the hell am I to tell you not to smoke when that's how I met you? And yeah, it was just like stupid early relationship stuff, like dynamics trying to work itself out. And once I get traumatized off something, I pretty much don't get over it. So if you ever make me feel like butthurt about stuff, that's what happens. And it's not that I hold a grudge. It's like I will never forget it. I will never trust you again. I will always be very distant. Just that's how I am. That's just how I am. You know. Well, he's probably the only exception to that because he won't go away, and I don't want him to go away. But it's just he's probably the only person ever in my life that's been able to overcome that quirk of mine. Because by the time I get to that point, I'm usually like, I'm out. I don't know you. We can wave from across the street, but that's about it. We're not going to be friends no more. Let's see. You had the same thing, Toya. It feels like a priority, like having, yeah, it was kind of like that where, I don't know, for some weird reason, it almost felt like Mary Jane became the mistress. I mean, he's never actually cheated on me, so I don't really know what that feels like. But it felt like he was living another life because he was hiding this shit from me. I took it that deep. Like, if you're gonna hide that kind of shit from me, what else are you hiding from me? See, now I'm getting all like triggered again. I'm just saying that's what triggered me. Like, if I feel like I can't trust you off that, how can I trust you off things that are serious? But he is trustworthy. He's trustworthy. Took him a few years to get me to get over that, but I do still have that little bit of a quirk where it's like, did you smoke? And then he's just like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't be trying to kiss me. I don't want none of that. But he doesn't really smoke. I guess like once in a great while, like a great while he will. And I get all stank face. I try my best to not tell him what to do, to just kind of give him the opportunity that that everyone should have, as a sovereign. I try and not. No, you're right. Women, I swear, I am a woman. But if in the rare instance that he smokes, I'm like, you just brought back all those fucking years that I healed. You ripped all that shit back open. I pissed at you again. We're right back to square one. How you like that? And he's just like, don't be like that. Don't tell me how to be. No, it's not that serious, but I do get butt hurt. I do feel like, why are you still doing that? It annoys the shit out of me. You want me annoyed? You want to deal with me annoyed all day? It takes me a while to get over my annoyance once I get annoyed. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, THC sucks. For me personally, I have triggers with THC, but it has medicinal use. It has medicinal purpose. It really, really does. So I'm at the gym, guys. I gotta go in. I can't stay in the car because then I'm not gonna want to work out. So I gotta go. I just gotta go. I'll talk to you guys again later. So this morning's chat is about honoring your needs. Okay? Honor your needs. Jemmy, it makes the world quiet. You make the world quiet. It's really a need for you to recognize you can quiet your world. If you're going to keep using something as a crutch, you're never going to build the muscle strength. So if you want to have balance, you have to create balance. The head stops talking so loud because you've given the head too much control. There's no balance. That's the ego talking. The ego keeps telling you all kind of shit. You keep listening, girl. You keep listening. This is the reason why I don't need to self-medicate personally, because I recognize that self-medication is just a crutch. And if you really want to be strong, you know, if you're going to keep using a crutch because you twisted your ankle and the ankle is already healing, you need to start bearing some weight on that ankle, or you're not going to have a balanced back, hips, legs, any of that. You keep using that crutch beyond what you really need it for, it actually begins to be detrimental. So a lot of people, you know, if we're going to be really real here, I'm pro cannabis, 100%. I'm absolutely pro cannabis, pro CBD, pro THC, pro CBG, CBD, CBC. You know, there's all kind of terpenes and cannabinoids that we haven't even heard about. Cannabis is an amazing, amazing plant with so much potential. But people need to get real. Don't be calling it your medicine when you just fucking medicating yourself so you don't have to deal with your reality. That's just that, you know, real talk. Real talk. People don't want to deal with their reality, so they use that as a crutch to avoid their reality. And it's not me talking down on you, it's just me like being honest with you. You want to heal, you have to heal yourself. You have to have these conversations with yourself. You can't just try and shut yourself up. You know what I mean? So sometimes you need silence. Sometimes you need a little bit of a crutch because you're overwhelmed with life. That's okay. But you also need to recognize you're not strengthening yourself like that. You know? Definitely. What? Who likes this personality? And he wants to keep me there so I won't leave him. Girl, any man that wants to keep you anywhere and puts that kind of expectation on you needs to be fucking left. I'm not even joking. They need to be left. Like, who the fuck is you? No, not you. Him. Who the fuck is you to be... Okay, you want to put expectations on me? Well, I'm going to expect you to be something you're not too. I'm just saying. I'm going to expect you to be something you're not too. I'm going to need you to take some hormones so you can understand the struggle of a hormonal woman. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, fair is fair. Fair is fair. So I don't tell my husband what to do. He doesn't get to tell me what to do, but we do have to respect each other and be considerate of each other's feelings and responses to certain decisions the other makes. You know, we don't have a perfect relationship. We have a very real one. In that realness is a lot of healthy loving, where he can tell me like, you out of fucking hand. You need to sit down and quiet down, take a nap, eat something. You fucking acting out of pocket. And I can be like, oh, oops, sorry. But he don't tell me to act any other way than me. You know what I mean? He doesn't do that. So I got a lot of love and a lot of respect for him. He doesn't usually tell me no. So when he says no to me, I know I haven't considered shit all the way, and I need to slow myself down. And that no is a no. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna try and convince you differently. Like, no, he's seeing something that I'm not seeing, and he looks out for me, so I'm gonna listen. He said no, so no. That's how our relationship works. Not he said no, and because he said no, it's no. Like, no, I recognize he sees shit because sometimes I think a little too quickly. You guys, I gotta go into the gym, yo. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.